Hi guys, today I am talking about the importance of having routine, discipline, and consistency in your life. Now, I'm not being a complete killjoy here. I mean, there's lots of room for spontaneity and fun. But that being said, the people who enjoy a greater peace of mind, the people who enjoy the most fulfilling and purposeful lives, tend to have quite rigid and structured disciplines in place. Now, the thing is, people look at my life and they often think that some of the stuff that I do is quite bizarre because I would have quite a regimented structure and discipline in place. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I set my intentions, I meditate for 10 minutes, I drink a sufficient amount of water, and then I go to the gym for maybe an hour and a half. Then in the evening times, I'd be quite structured as well. I would meditate this time for a shorter amount of time, only about 4 or 5 minutes. I do a mental dump, I journal, and I'm usually in bed before 8 p.m. And other people look at that and they're like, that's so bizarre. But to be honest, I need that level of regiment. I need to feel like I am doing something for my mental health and emotional health that is going to give me the strength to stay on the right side of the fence. So it's basically faith in action that I am creating. And that level of discipline keeps me feeling on top of things. It makes me feel like I've done something good for myself to start the day out and that I'm finishing off on a good point as well. The thing is with disciplines, oftentimes the things that we need to implement are the things that we don't want to do. I mean, first of all, our brain doesn't like being told what to do. It doesn't like change. It doesn't like having to do something consistently. It doesn't like being forced to walk when you prefer to sit down on the couch. It doesn't like being forced to meditate and to create self-awareness when you could just scroll through Instagram. So it puts up a lot of what is known as mental resistance. And basically this is going to tell you, oh, you can skip today, you'll just do it tomorrow. And this is where procrastination comes from. However, if you have a discipline in place, if you have embedded something as a routine, as a habit in your life, if it is structured and it happens at a certain time of the day, then it's more likely to occur on a consistent basis. So it's about creating a habit. And creating habits can take a lot longer than 21 days. It depends on the habit that you're trying to put in place. But there are things that you can do that make it easier. It's about, making sure that any of the potential obstacles that are going to come against you, that you deal with them, and also putting things in place that will make achieving your disciplines a lot easier. For example, if you want to get up a little bit earlier, well, it goes without saying, you're going to have to go to bed a little bit earlier. Now, the thing is, when it comes to our disciplines, there's going to be some things that we find easier to implement than others. For example, I have no issues going to the gym. I love training. It comes very easily to me. I have no problem with getting up early. I have no problem with doing the 10-minute meditation. But when it comes to things like being present with people throughout the day, I'm a busy mind. I'm always moving on to the next thing. So I need to be very consciously aware of my tendency to do that and always bring myself back to the moment, whether it be present with my partner, whether it be present with my child. And it's important to understand that a lot of the disciplines that we put in place for our mental and our emotional health are tools. They're a guide as to how we should live our lives. And I've gone down that rabbit hole of thinking, okay, I'm doing my meditation, I'm doing my journaling, that's enough. I don't need to do anything else. However, that's just the starting point. Basically, what they are intended to do is to set off a catalyst for how you should live the rest of your day. So it's about, when you meditate, when you become self-aware for those 10 minutes, that you carry that self-awareness throughout your day, as opposed to just saying, right, that's 10 minutes, that's me over and done with. So it's about creating a way of living as opposed to just being a habit for the 5 or 10 minutes that you put in the morning. If you are looking to put changes in place in your life, or if you're looking to challenge old habits, old behaviours, old ways of thinking, are struggling with any mental health issue, get in touch with me on the website. It's fundamentals.ie. You'll also catch me on Instagram and Facebook. I also do a podcast regularly with Neil O'Brien. We discuss all things purposeful living, mental health, how to change habits, how to find a more fulfilling way to live. It's called Touchy and Feely. It's available on iTunes and Spotify. Go check it out. Like, share and subscribe. Let us know what you think. As always, I put this video along with all the other videos that I produce on mental health, on how to get over things like anxiety, depression, how to cope with your day-to-day life, and how to get the most out of your relationships. The channel is called Fiona Feely. Go check it out, like, share and subscribe. And as always, if there's anything specific you would like me to tackle, please do not hesitate to let me know and I'd be happy to oblige. Talk to you soon.